It has been so long, but we are finally back. What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, back from our Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green. Holy crap, it's been forever. Okay, we're finally gonna get this thing done. But first things first, let me just tell you, this is, for those who don't know, this is kind of a lazy Pokemon Let's Play, where I don't have sidebars, bios, any of that stuff. I do have graphics now, because I want my videos to look pretty now. But I have that in this episode and from the remaining episodes, but like just to make it look nicer, but that's about it. It's still going to be the same lazy Let's Play that I've had the whole time. This was supposed to be easy, yet it's taken forever. I mean, this Let's Play has actually, as of this point, been going on for more than a year, and we're only on episode 26. What? Anyways, I'm not going to do it. Okay, at the end of the last video, I think this is funny. Okay, I had these annotations at the end of every video that shows what the next episode is going to be, like a preview. That's not at all what's going to happen in this video. Unfortunately, episodes 26, 27, 28 were lost. And when those were lost, I didn't have any desire to go back and record them, which is why Leaf Green went on hiatus for so freaking long. Okay? We're not going to be doing the same thing that we were going to here in episode 26. We're going to be taking care of something else first. But before that, I want to reacquaint you / newly acquaint you with my team, because the last time this Let's Play went up, I had 100 less subscribers than I do now. So a lot of you probably aren't familiar with this, and I don't expect you to go back and watch the first 25 episodes, because this Let's Play is in the mindset that everybody's played Pokemon before, and it's not like, you know, you need to go back to watch the first 25 to get the story. I mean, yeah, you could go back and watch, but really, I'm not going to force you, so we're going to get reacquainted with my team here. Here they are. These are the 6. I'm just going to start off right here with Shreyu, who's our Sandslash, which is a funky nickname. It's kind of funny to me. It's got Slash, Brick Break, Dig, and Rock Slide, an almost complete moveset. It still lacks Earthquake, which I'm going to replace for Dig at a later time. Then we have Gekigami, named after the god of thunder in Okami. The reason he has Mega Kick is because of his high physical attack, because of his nature. And, but other than that, it still isn't a complete moveset. Thunderbolt is part of the complete moveset, but Quick Attack and possibly Shockwave won't be. Then we have Fluffy, the Flareon, who I picked just because nobody likes Flareon, and I do. Has Shadow Ball to take advantage of its physical attack, which is why I think Flareon is actually really, really good in Generation 3 and beforehand, because in the later generations, Shadow Ball was a special attack. This is by no means a complete moveset. Quick Attack, Attract, and probably Bite will not be here later. I only have Attract. They're just for the kicks, just for now, because it can be useful, I guess, sometimes. But right now, really no point in keeping any of those. I mean, they will change later, trust me. Then we have Bassaran, named after the Turtle Colossus, or the Tortoise Colossus in Shadow the Colossus. Also my starter, of course I picked Squirtle. And not by any means a complete moveset, but that's what it is for now. It is holding a Black Glasses to increase the damage Bite does. Then we have Sugar Ray, named after the song Fly by the band Sugar Ray. That's why it's called that. And there's his moveset, almost complete. And then we have Flare, our Ninetales, which I only picked because Ninetales is my favorite Pokemon. I kind of regret doing that pick now, because Ninetales in Generation 3 and beforehand wasn't that great. In Generation 4 and 5, however, it is probably one of the best things ever. Like, ever. I'm telling you, ever. Generation 5 especially, because of its Dream World ability, but, you know, we'll get into that when we do those Let's Plays and all that stuff. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, in this episode, we're going to be heading into the Safari Zone, okay? And the main reason for this is to get a certain, well, 2 certain HMs that we do not have at the moment. So, well, wish you the best of luck. Thank you, sir. Alright, so welcome to the Safari Zone, everybody. Safari Zone, basically you have 600 steps. You can only take 600 steps and then your time runs out, or you can use your 30 Safari Balls and then time's up. And there are Pokemon that can only be caught here. There are other Pokemon that can be caught elsewhere, but those are the common ones. There are some rare ones that, well, are exclusive to this area, such as Chansey, Kangaskhan, Tauros, Scyther, depending on the version you're playing, yada yada yada. I won't be really going into the Pokemon at this moment. We're mostly here for items, but we will be later. Like, here's a Paris. Catching Pokemon in Safari Zone is a little bit different. A bait, when you use bait, it increases the chance of the Pokemon not running away or staying, and then if you throw a rock, they're more, but it makes it harder to catch. But if you throw a rock, it makes it easier to catch, however, they're more likely to run away. And then, of course, then there's just a ball, which you can use to catch them, but that's how you basically increase your catch rate. Some of the Pokemon here are incredibly rare and incredibly hard to catch, so especially like Chansey and whatnot. So yeah, that's always fun. Anyways, there are a lot of items to get here in the Safari Zone. There's a Leaf Stone right there. And it's up here, and there's, I believe, a TM over here. In Generation 1, like Blue, Red, and Yellow, this was Egg Bomb. There it's Sunny Day. Now, Sunny Day is actually going to be useful to one of our team members, believe it or not. But not too often, but a bit. In fact, we're going to teach that to the team member right now. This move on this particular team member, Ninetales, was incredibly useful in Generation 4 and 5, mostly because Ninetales has the ability to learn Solar Beam in those generations, okay? Which is a Grass-type move, which takes care of its water weakness, and ground weakness, and rock weakness, which is just wonderful. So, in fact, I think those are all of its weaknesses. It takes care of all of its weaknesses. There you go. It's so awesome. I love giving it Solar Beam. And Sunny Day makes Solar Beam go, you know, you don't have to wait a turn for it to charge up when you have that. Plus, it also doubles the attack power of Fire-type moves, and I missed that. I'm not going to go back for it, though. But whatever. Anyways, we're going to continue on ahead, and you just want to keep taking the path I'm taking to go to the most important part of the Safari Zone, so let's head up. Try to stay out of the grass as much as possible. Grab this, TM47, which contains Steel Wing, which I am going to teach to Sugar Ray. Thank you for that. Alright, also, one of the first obtainable Pokemon in the in Safari Zone is Execute. Execute is a Psychic Grass type, which evolves into Executor, and it's probably the most common Safari Zone exclusive Pokemon, and it evolves through a Leaf Stone. So that's, but Executor is a very good Pokemon. It's very good, so that's pretty useful. Anyways, we're grabbing a lot of good TMs. However, the most important thing, aside from the gold teeth we picked up back there, and I'll show you what that does in a bit. Finally, you're the first person to reach the secret house. Although I made a campaign for a grand opening, I was getting worried that no one would win our campaign prize. Congratulations, you have won. And we received HM03, which contains Surf. And, yes, we can use it over and over. We're super lucky for winning this fabulous prize. So, what I'm going to do is we're going to go into my TM case, and we're going to teach a few things. So, first things first, let's teach Double Team. And every single one of our team members can use it. However, the one that I want to teach it to is Fluffy. Now, raising evasion is actually, actually, do I want to teach it to Fluffy? I don't think I do want to teach it to Fluffy. Oh, I think I know who I want to teach it to. I was thinking Fluffy because he has the lowest physical defense stat, but then I realized, no, I don't want to do that. I want to teach it to Sugar Ray. Right? Or is it not Sugar Ray either? Give me a second. Okay, I wanted to teach it to Flare. Gall. Alright, that's who I want to teach it to, yes. Because Flare also has pretty weak defenses. Or at least physical defenses. And it's fast, so it can get a Double Team off. However, Double Team, as is popular, raising evasion is completely illegal in you know, competitive matching. Shut up. Anyways, Steel Wing, we're teaching that to Sugar Ray. Just because it's sometimes that raises defense, and the fact that it's a steel move at all makes it a bit unique. So it can be used, I guess, to take care of Sugar Ray's rock weakness, even though rock usually has high physical defense anyway. Okay, and then Surf, we're going to be teaching to Bassaran, which is going to make it much more powerful because Surf is a fantastic move with a base power of 95. We're going to get rid of Withdraw. We're keeping Water Pulse just because of the confusion aspect. And I guess hoping for the best with that. But even still, we won't be using Water Pulse much. More of a backup water move at the moment. Anyways, now I'm just going to retire. Well, 219 steps. Yeah, I think I'm just going to retire now. Because Surf we cannot use outside of battle yet. Alright? We have to beat the gym in Fuchsia City first. Which we will be doing in the next episode. Well, for the most part, we'll finish it in the next episode. In this episode, we actually are going to get started on it, but I don't know why I did a loop around that fence. We want to go inside here. We want to give the gold teeth to this guy. This is the Warden. Thanks, son. You're a real lifesaver. No one can understand a word that I said. Not one. I was too ashamed to show my face around the office even. Let me give you something for your trouble. And we get HMO 4. Wow, two of the 5 HMs. Well, actually, no, there's 8 HMs technically up to this point. Although you can only obtain 5 in this game. Or, as of right now. We've gotten 2 of the very small amount of HMs in this video. That's amazing. Okay. Holy crap, guys. We just did, like, 15% progress of the entire game in one video. Okay, we're going to teach Strength to Gekigami, again, because of his high physical attack stat. Nobody gets... Well, Sugar Ray is the only one that would get some type of attack bonus, except for he can't learn it. We're going to get rid of Quick Attack, because it's already so freaking fast that I really don't feel the reason to keep it. Any reason to keep it, so we're going to give it Strength, which has a really high base power, and we're going to push this boulder aside. Yes. And behind this boulder is a rare candy. Yay! Okay, now I'm going to go into my bag, and I do have some stuff that I can get at. I can use here. Let's use the PP up. We are going to use this PP up. Let's use it on Shadow Ball. Alright. Then let's use the Iron on Fluffy. Increase its weak physical defense. Its worst stat aside from speed. And then Protein we are going to use on... Let's use that on... well, let's use it on Sugar Ray. I was contemplating using it on Fluffy, but I guess not. And we're going to save the rare candy for later. Anyways. Now, we're going to head into the Fuchsia City gym. And we're going to be taking it on. I'm going to put out Fluffy. Even though this gym is Poison type, the majority of the trainers in this gym use Psychic type Pokemon. Specifically, the Pokemon Drowsy, or the Pokemon family of Drowsy and Hypno. Because they are a Psychic type Pokemon that learns lots of Poison type moves. Really, that's all you're going to see in this gym is Drowsy and Hypno. So, Shadow Ball is going to be great for this gym. I am going to be skipping most of the non-required trainers. I'll just show this one and that's it. But anyways, let's just use Shadow Ball, which is going to just run right through these guys and give Fluffy a ton of experience. I mean, my goodness. I don't know why people never thought of this combination of Shadow Ball and Flareon. It's so good. Also, yeah, they also have Kadabra too. I mean, it's such a Psychic type gym. It's crazy. I mean, it's more. It almost feels like it's more of a Psychic type gym than the Saffron gym at times, because Saffron gym had a lot of Ghost types, which is funny because those are Ghost Poison. Maybe the Channeler should have been here, not in Saffron. I don't know. That's what it feels like it should be to me. I mean, granted, yes, Drowsy and Hypno learn Poison Gas and Smog, but that's really the only poison part about them. So let me try to see. Well, this guy's not required. I'm just going to skip him, so I will see you in a second. Oh yeah, it was a Hypno. Went down in one hit. It was really, really easy. Anyways, this one is required, so here we go. We're actually going to be showing this one. Fluffy is like literally probably in the double digits of experience away from a level up here. Like, watch the bar when it comes up. Look at that, so close. This is definitely going to get him there. Anyways, I'll just use Bite here just because that should take it out. No, it didn't. Never mind. Don't use Bite. I mean, yes, Flareon also has a very good special attack stat, but, yeah, Bite's just not that good of a move. It's just really not that good. Yeah, its physical attack stat is much better. I will admit, I am going to admit, Flareon is the worst evolution after Generation 3. It is the worst. But, before that, Jolteon is the worst. And I will fight anybody who says that or anybody who disagrees with me, because Jolteon is much more limited on the TMs that are useful to it because of its stats. It has a very high special attack, but it almost can't learn any other special attacks except for electric type moves. And it learns leveling up Pin Missile and Double Kick, which have got to be the most useless moves it could possibly learn. They're both physical attacks. Pin Missile sucks balls, even when it hits all 5 times. And Double Kick always hits twice and does, as a result, does base power of 60, but again, low physical attack. Jolteon is fast and has high special attack, but that's really all I mean, it's got a high physical defense too, and special defense, but that's that's really all it's got, okay? It's just a special attacker, yet all it can learn is electric type moves that are special moves. So it is very, very, very useless in generations 1 through 3. Flareon is far better. In fact, I would also say Flareon is better than Vaporeon because of Shadow Ball. Vaporeon, again, is kind of in the same boat as Jolteon in that it's a special attacker and really the only useful moves that it can learn. I mean, it can learn Water and Ice, which makes it more useful than Jolteon. Not to mention, it has really high HP, which is good. But, that probably wasn't a good idea. But, well, it'll still take it out into it. And Poison Sting, really? Well, you got the poison out of it, so I guess, you know, you got lucky there. Let's just kill this thing and then we'll switch out. But again, I still think Flareon's better. I wouldn't say it's better than Espeon or Umbreon, though. Even though Umbreon can't learn it just learns the crappiest moves before Generation 4, it still is better because of its stats. Anyways, we're definitely going to want to switch out because he's bringing out a Sandslash. I mean, it really feels like all the gym trainers, aside from that Arbok there, are just using Pokemon that aren't poison types, yet learn poison moves. I mean, I find that very redundant and pointless. I mean, yeah, I guess you're trying to switch things up, so, you know, when all the people that come to the poison gym expecting to sweep it with a psychic type can't do that. I mean, that's really all you're trying to do, but, you know, they figure it out, and then it's actually really easy, you know? Anyone with a well-rounded team should be able to get through this with no problem. Speaking of that, I don't have psychic types on my move, which is probably the biggest downside to my team on this file, is the fact that I am lacking psychic moves or ghost moves. I mean, by psychic, ghost, and dark types. Granted, you can't get dark types in this game, but the fact that I'm lacking all those elements, and I only have a dark type move on Pokemon that don't get the same type attack bonus out of it, it really is the biggest weakness, and the fact that I have 2 fire types. However, I'm using 1 fire type for a completely different reason as opposed to the other. In fact, one of my fire types doesn't even have a fire type move right now. So, but it will, and again, it has a high special attack, so it's still useful. Espeon, I would say, again, is the best evolution up to this point. Alright, do we have an antidote of any kind? We have full heal. I do have an antidote, alright. I'm just going to use that, and I'm going to continue through this gym. Not going to go back and heal yet. And, seeing the time, I think we can do... Well, you know what? I think we're going to end it here. We'll go through the rest of this gym and fight the gym leader in the next episode. So, with that, guys, this has been the Squirtle King. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe for additional content. Also, make sure to leave a like and a comment. And don't forget to check out my Twitter and Facebook page. Links are all in the description below. I will see you guys next time for more Let's Play Pokemon Leaf Green.